Over and over, I guess I recently just posted a thing about on Facebook about a woman who was fired from her job for her like saying that it's not a fashion show because she was dressing in pretty traditional black Sunday clothing, like nice clothes. And so this is just one example, but there's a lot of times historically and also currently where it has to do with assimilation and the idea that like almost no matter what, the dominant culture in America is going to be white. Like if you bring like 3 white people into a black church, the black church culture becomes white, or becomes a church with a lot of black people but like culturally white, or culturally ambiguous, culturally neutral, which in America typically means white. So that backdrop for this case, and I have not done the research on the specific case. I've researched other ones in the past. I don't have the time or the energy to do it today. We're leaving tomorrow at 5 a.m. for a flight out of town, and we just got back 3 days ago from Christmas trip. So anyways, don't have time to do all the detailed work. But other examples of similar things I can think of right off are lots of things with dreadlocks and cornrows and different hairstyles. They're considered unprofessional, unkempt, blah, 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 blah. And I live in a white area, so most white people don't know that my dreadlocks are not actually well kept. But people that live in like areas where a lot of people black women relax their hair, straighten their hair, the expectation is oftentimes that black women look like white women and relax their hair. And when black women choose not to, or black men choose not to, there are times when it's like that's considered inappropriate. Dreadlocks are inappropriate. It's too long for boys to wear. Like traditional black hairstyles that can either be cultural or one of the best, most natural ways without spending thousands of dollars on our hair is to have these natural styles. And there's times and time again where like people are forced to cut them, and that like cutting dreadlocks off, like being forced to cut dreadlocks off is a deeper issue than a lot of white people are familiar with. Like my hair is 14 years worth of growth, and there is a lot of, so there's a lot of history and baggage behind black hair. The documentary Good Hair is a good example of it. Also, I mean, it goes back to like the idea of being forced to shave your head, to fit into a group's you are climbing. A group's ideals or beliefs goes back to like, it's something that the symbolism of it, whether intentional or not, goes back to like slave blocks. It goes back to concentration camps and Jewish people. It goes back to lots and lots and lots and lots of forms of discrimination and identity erasing and like all these different things. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's the goal of it in a lot of cases. And black hair being misunderstood is very, very often something. I'm way more familiar with hair than clothing and other styles, especially like with a historical precedent of like that type of thing. And laws actually being changed where like women can now wear their natural hair, their real hair, without a wig or a weave or harsh chemically relaxed things. So anyways, like I said, I don't know that the specific case is, I don't know the details of this specific case. I shared it as an example. And like I said, I did not research the exact details of this case, so I don't have like the proof and all the details of it. But the example behind it is what I'm referring to, and where a lot of that frustration comes from. I'm gonna go. Bye. Thanks for listening. Take care. Please follow art through social channels. Bye.